Lin Heung Tea House, one of the most traditional places to experience dim sum in Hong Kong. And compared to like the modern places, they do it here the very traditional way, which instead of having a menu, they have their dim sum carts, so you get to select the food from the carts instead of from a menu. And I'll be showing it to you right now. So now we've got a really large assortment of dim sum on the table. We're going to be trying all of this right now. I don't really know where to start. Here we have some ham sui kok, which looks a bit different compared to other places, but it is that same glutinous package with the minced meat inside. Let's try this out. That one probably not as hot or fresh as you want it to be, but still get that nice glutinous exterior and the inside, the minced pork and some vegetables. It's a really classic version of the ham sui kok. So let's try something else next. Here we have the siu mai, the classic siu mai, the prawn and pork dumplings. Really good at classic siu mai. This one are more fresh than the ham sui kok. Yeah, just very decadent, and you can't really go wrong with trademark siu mai. Very nice pork and shrimp combination, and just steamed to perfection. Next up are the hakao or shrimp dumplings. Different sort of wrapper compared to the siu mai, of course, but another classic dim sum to try. A very thin wrapper of that, and then the shrimp is quite sweet. Very nice package of it all, steamed, just very well steamed once again. I'll try this with a bit of chili right now. The chili sauce they have here is the sort of salty one, and instead of like a very spicy chili sauce, but it goes really well with the hakao. And of course, very important to wash everything down with some hot tea. This one here is the fish maw. I'm not sure how it's cooked, but it's something I want to try. Let's see. Let's try this out. This is very thin layer of bean curd sheet on the outside, and then just some meat on the inside. Of course, the fish maw, which is fish maw quite melts in your mouth, really. It's not a typical ingredient for everyone, but it's something very, very common in Chinese cuisine. It's a nice combination as well. Here we have some radish cake. Another classic dim sum dish. Let's try this out. Looks like they have some ham on the inside. I think it's actually a taro cake because the texture is quite similar to taro instead of radish, but cooked in a very similar way, and with the ham in the inside as well, adds a bit of meatiness, sweetness. Can't go wrong. And now we have the spring roll, another classic dish in dim sum. Not yet too sure what's on the inside, but we'll find out. Nice crispy layer on the outside though. Yeah, there's a crisp layer on the outside. And there's some shrimp. Because yeah, that's the texture I'm getting right now. Classic spring roll, and it dip it in a bit of the vinegar to add a bit of the sourness.
Chicken feet.
This one, another favorite of mine, the chicken feet. Just coated in all the sauce from underneath and served in a similar dish. It's quite a spicy version of chicken feet, but very flavorful as well. All that collagen and fat from the foot just melts in your mouth really upon biting and slurping into it. It's a nice version of chicken feet. For for dessert, this is the Malay cake. So yeah, sort of like a simple cake of brown sugar mixed together with some egg. Try this out. It's just a very light and airy cake. So yeah, you can really taste like the brown sugar in it, and then I think there's some eggs mixed into it as well. Very light and airy, but it just has that nice brown sugar flavor to it. It's a nice way to end your dim sum meal.